Hey you guys, it's the Nia Shay and welcome back to another video. As you guys can see by the title, this is going to be a quick glam tutorial, so without further ado, let's get right into the video. Just so you guys know, I'm starting off with a clean face. The only thing that I've done so far is my skincare, and that does include sunscreen. So the first thing I do whenever I'm doing my makeup is I always start off with my eyebrows. I'm going in with the NYX brow glue, and I'm just spreading it across both eyebrows, and I'm really just pressing it in this step. I feel like pressing it in makes it lay flatter, and I also just like the look. After I'm done pressing it in on both brows, I'm going to go ahead and start carving them. I don't do too much, but I do just enough to where I like it. Alright, so after I'm done shaping, I do use the Pro Conceal by LA Girl, and I literally got it from the hair store. It's cheap and it's actually a really good product, and I do like it. I've been using it for years now. So I just go in and lightly carve out under my eyebrows, and yeah, whenever I'm carving out in this step, I don't go too close to under my eyebrow. I actually go just a little bit under, and then when I go in with my brush is when I go in a little bit closer and fine tune the places that I did miss out on or that I didn't get close enough to. Alright guys, so after I'm done fine tuning with an angled brush, I do go in with a different brush, and it's like more of a fluffier one. When I go in with that brush, I do the same press and drag down motion, but instead I'm like buffing out the edges, if that makes more sense. Not really doing the same job that the angled brush was doing. Alright guys, so the next step is going in with a skin tint. I use the Pretty Fresh by ColourPop. By the way, everything that I'm using in this video, I'm going to try my best to link it in the description down below. Also, when I'm putting this on, I don't use too much. I just use a few drops all over my face, and I don't go in with that much makeup on my forehead, just because I do wear wigs and I don't really want it like mixing, if you know what I mean. Alright, so after going in with the skin tint, I'm going to use the same concealer that I used to carve out my eyebrows and go ahead and just put it under my eyes. As you guys can see, I'm using like the key points of my face that I would like to highlight. So definitely the inner corner, the outer corner of my eyes, also the bridge of my nose, and right around like your little mustache area. And then I also put some concealer on my chin. Sometimes I do put concealer on my forehead, but I don't really feel like it in this video, as you can see, because I'm shrugging my shoulders, so I just went ahead and skipped it. I'm now going in with a little fluffy brush, and I'm just blending out the concealer. Whenever I do blend out my concealer, I do also do like a press and slight drag. On the ends of my eyes though, I do drag it out to my hairline, just so it gives that lifted kind of foxy look, and I personally like it. So that's what I do. And also whenever I'm blending out my concealer, I connect it. Like I connect all of the places that I did concealer. So the two under my eye spots, I connect it to under my nose, and that gives it like that highlighted look that I like. And then I blend out my chin and I blend out my nose. I use the tiny brush as a rough draft, and then I go in with a beauty blender and I buff everything out. Whenever I use the beauty blender, sometimes I wet it with setting spray, but I didn't have any setting spray, so I just ended up using water, which a lot of people do, so it's okay. So the next step of this quick glam is going in with a contour. I'm using this one by Elf, and it's a liquid one. I really like it. I don't use too much. I'm only putting a few drops like on the sides of my nose, my cheekbones, and then just a little bit on my forehead. And then I'm going in with a little fluffy brush, and as I'm blending this contour out, I'm dragging it up to my eyebrows, and I feel like it gives it more of like a slimming look to the nose. After using the brush, I go in with a beauty blender and I buff out the edges that the contour left behind. And as I'm buffing it out on my cheeks, I use the excess that is left on the sponge to go just around the bottom of my jawline to give more of a sharpened look. The next step is going in with this e.l.f. blush. I only put a few drops on the two sides of my cheeks and in the middle of my nose. As you guys can see, I'm just using this brush and just pressing the blush into my skin and blending it out into the other products. I'm now going in with this highlighter by Fenty Beauty. I haven't been able to find it. I don't know if they still have it, but I've had it for years now, and yeah, hopefully I can find the link to it though, but if I can't, you guys could just use any highlighter that you guys like. For the setting powder, I go in with this Fit Me 360 setting powder, and I really like it. I've honestly feel like it's the best like pressed powder that I've used. And for a loose setting powder, I use the Laura Mercier. I don't know what kind it is, but like I said, I'm going to put it in the description for you guys so you guys can use it and see it. Alright guys, so the last step to this makeup routine is the lip combo. The lip pencil that I'm using in this video is just a regular one from the hair store that I picked up, and after that I'm going to be going in with any clear gloss. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed my soft, quick glam tutorial, and hopefully I'll be making some more videos like this soon. Go ahead and like, follow, and subscribe, and yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and see you guys soon. Bye.